Hello, my name is Eliza Cross, and I am so honored today to read you an excerpt from my blog as a finalist in the Cal Awards. And I hope that you will also go check out the blog posts from the other finalists, Buffy Guilfoyle and Sherry Cobb South. They are wonderful. My blog post is called Lame History Classes, Meeting OJ, and My Reckoning with Racism. I posted this on June 12th, 2020, which was about 2.5 weeks after the tragic death of George Floyd that happened on May 25th. And like many of you, I watched that video in horror and spent the weeks following that really being introspective and wanting to help, but also wanting to deal with my own past and kind of shine the light on that. So this blog post is a series of excerpts from my journal. Because I'm a writer, I process things by writing, and I really went back in time to examine my own history with racism, mistakes that I made, stories and memories, and that's what this is. So I'm just going to read you a couple of these excerpts today. I started by looking at my family tree. On our mom's side, I was interested to read that my great-great-great-great-great-grandpa, Rufus King, an original signer of the Constitution, was an outspoken anti-slavery activist who introduced many bills in the Senate to abolish slavery. On my late dad's side, the family was from Tulsa, Oklahoma. The elders are long gone, so I am left to wonder about the family's response to the sickening violence of the Tulsa race massacre of 1921, when 35 city blocks were burned to the ground and 300 African American citizens were murdered. My grandpa would have been 21 or 22. Where was he on the night of May 31st, 1921? I was 5 years old when I heard an ugly racial slur for the first time. I felt confused, and an adult in the room told me to forget what I'd just heard. A boy in 5th grade told awful jokes, and I remember asking, "What's a Pollock?" I feel terrible about the stupid racist jokes I heard and repeated when I was younger. I've been reminiscing about my Black friends in my mostly white high school and college, and my utter cluelessness about their challenges. Some years ago, I reflected on their experiences through new eyes when I read Patricia Raybon's book about racial healing, My First White Friend. Indeed, discovering Patricia's books and essays opened my eyes in many ways, and we became friends 10 years ago. She writes extensively about faith, family, race, and moving mountains, and her friendship is a bright spot on the list in my notebook. I'll never forget my shock and anger when a fast-talking man suddenly grabbed my cash cab fare outside Grand Central Station and ran away. Being completely transparent, I need to say that for years after that incident, I held my purse a little closer around Black men, and I am so very sorry. So I'm going to stop there. What I'm realizing is that reading these things aloud is even more difficult than it was to share them online. If you visit my blog, you can read more of this post, including my story about meeting O.J. Simpson, and also a time when I was called upon to be an advocate. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Take care.